Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, nearly 7 million settlement reached with girls sexually abused while under DCYF care. New Hampshire has agreed to pay millions of dollars to two girls who were abused by their parents while the Division of Child, Youth, and Families was overseeing them. The girls and their adoptive grandparents will receive the $6.75 million settlement. The grandparents will receive $500,000 each girl, while each girl will receive $3.125 million. The court will oversee the funds for the girls until they are 25. According to court documents, the girls were sexually abused by their parents while under the care of DCYF during unsupervised visits in 2013. Attorney General Gordon MacDonald called the abuse as extreme as he has seen. Russ, the attorney for the Platt fees, said the care case took 4 years, but he said the time was worth it. MacDonald said he believes the settlement is fair. The Eastern Seals Organization and court-appointed special advocates of New Hampshire are also named in the lawsuit, but their portion of the payout was not immediately available. Officials said that as soon as the court approved the settlement, the money will be distributed from the state's general fund. Video, driver stops on Mass Pike, climbs on hood of bus. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
The 2018 Nissan Altima Sentra. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring automatic emergency braking that can help stop for you. Now's the time to save with exclusive offers like this.
Okay, and that is raw video of that incident that happened on the Mass Pike. A school bus driver's camera recorded the scary moment when another driver stopped in the middle of the Mass Pike, exited his car, and climbed onto the hood of the bus. The bus driver.
The 2018 Nissan Rogue Sport, now with available Nissan Intelligent Mobility technology.
Passing while driving from Boston to Weston around 7:45 p.m. when the incident occurred, according to a member of the bus driver's family. No students were on the bus. The bus driver's family said the man in the red Toyota stopped seemingly at random and was shouting, "Why are your windows so dark?" Massachusetts State Police said the man tried to get aboard the bus through the side door, but the bus driver refused to give him access. Video of the incident did not include audio. It does show the man walking around in the roadway and the bus pulling away a few minutes later. Massachusetts State Police said they have identified the 42-year-old from Dorchester as a man seen in the video. Officials do not release the man's name, and no charges have been filed at this time. State Police said the reason for the man's outburst is still being investigated. Wildfire burns 314 acres across 3 main communities. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Please make sure to watch your outside fires.
We were live as crews battled a large wildfire in York County.
The fire spread to 3 communities and burned overnight.
After a round of showers and thunderstorms, we're tracking more thunderstorms and rain for tomorrow.
Officials fighting that fire say that weather conditions today have improved, and that is helping their efforts, but there is still a lot of work to be done. Departments and agencies from the surrounding area coming out to battle that wildfire in 3 separate communities here: Sanford, Kennebunk, and Wells. Fire crews did take precautions to protect several buildings, but as of this morning, there's been no property damage or injuries. Thanks to eyes up above like this drone, those fighting the fire say they have a good handle on the situation.
We were pretty productive last night. There's just a couple of smokes that are showing. With that, those resources now will go and concentrate on those areas and then start working out to make a secure perimeter.
Resources have been coming in from across the state, including another helicopter from the Augusta area arriving earlier this morning. Officials here say that rain showers this afternoon will likely help with the firefighting effort. That smoke visible from several towns over yesterday, not so much of a problem today. They're really focusing on those hot spots back in the woods at this point. In Kennebunk, I'm Tyler Catterman for WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Thursday evening. And here's a look at that U.S. stock market for you right now. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green, it went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the red, it went down. S&P 500 closed in the red, it went down. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the green, it went up. Gold closed in the green, it went up. Oil closed in the green, it went up. US 10-year closed in the red, it went down. Euro/USD closed in the green, it went up. And VIX closed in the red, it went down. Dow erases nearly 400-point losses, closes slightly higher. The Dow Jones Industrial Average erased a nearly 400-point loss Thursday afternoon as tailwinds from strong earnings helped the index snap a 4-day losing streak. Why Golden State Killer may have stopped murder spree investigator. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
That's when life is most rewarding. And here he is.
From the ocean to the mountains, my 24/7 concierge gets me there. I get 2% for airfare and cashback redemptions and a card made with 24-karat gold. From one adventure to the next, my MasterCard Gold Card lets me experience more.
What did you know about him? Once you started digging into the files, what was his MO? What did he do?
He always had a mask on, he always had gloves on, and he typically would have a knife or some other weapon with him, and he would basically be telling him, do what I say or I'll kill you. He would make them bind their hands behind their back, he would bind their ankles. What does he do in attack number 16? He attacks with a man in the house. He's following himself in the press. He took on the challenge and said, I will show you. I can attack with a man in the house. And he changes his MO to accommodate this additional threat inside the house. So when he comes into the house, the couple is asleep in bed. He'll wake them up, and they're waking up to a man, again in a mask with gloves on, flashlight shining in their eyes. And when there was a man present, he always had a gun. And oftentimes he'd put the gun in the flashlight so the victims can see, I've got a gun.
You knew he was a former police officer.
Yes.
How alarming was that?
Me being a law enforcement officer, it was sickening, thinking that somebody would hide behind the badge and commit these types of attacks. That is about as duplicitous that you could possibly imagine. So that was very alarming. And especially considering now you are hunting a guy that has the law enforcement training behind him.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll be back with another newscast tomorrow. And I'll have a news report later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.